Hello, gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the Killer Gamer, and welcome to a flight with Microsoft Flight Simulator from 2020. This is not the 1982 version. This is the 2020 version. And I'm multitasking. It's what I'm doing. And we're doing a multicast here between Twitch and YouTube, giving everyone a chance to see this on both channels. Plus it gives me some time to work on some video editing and great stuff like that. I just need to go ahead and pull up the chat information so that way I will be able to talk with both of you. Okay, we're all set. So, guess what? I am going to be flying an Airbus. Holy smokes. Some of you know how my airline flying is. Sometimes it's good and sometimes not so good. But I did a little bit of practicing with this, and I didn't do too bad. So we're going to go ahead and jump on in here and get some things. Actually, we're not going to go through the lengthy process of doing startup, because this is going to be a 3-hour flight at least. So let's not make it any more complicated than it needs to be.
Hong Kong Airport Information Uniform 2300 Zulu. Wind 272 at 7. Visibility 7. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,000 feet. Temperature 15. Dew point 13. Altimeter 29.92. ILS runway 25 left and ILS runway 25 right in use. Landing and departing runway 25 left and runway 25 right. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have uniform. Hong Kong Airport Information Victor 2300 Zulu. Wind 272 at 7.
Okay,
Visibility
25.
7. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,000 feet. Temperature 15. Dew point 13. Altimeter 29.92. ILS runway 25 left and ILS runway 25 right in use. Landing and departing runway 25 left and...
Alright. Let's go ahead and get IFR clearance here.
Hong Kong clearance delivery Cal 1990 heavy IFR to Kuala Lumpur ready to copy.
Cal 1990
I thought about typing China in there. That would have worked.
Kuala Lumpur Airport is filed. Takeoff runway 25 left, climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Departure frequency is 124.05 squawk 5324.
Cal 1990 heavy cleared to Kuala Lumpur Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 25 left, climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Departure on 124.05 squawk 5324.
Where's all my instruments?
1990 heavy readback is correct. Contact ground on 122.55 when ready to taxi.
I'd like to. I don't have any instruments. What's up? What's going up with my instruments? Maybe it's up here. Avionics. Good old avionics. Well, let's just start switching switches here. We don't need that one on. Well, the last time I started this, I didn't have to go through all this. But this time, apparently, I do. I might have to start it over. This works. Where the heck is the I guess there is not an avionics switch. I'll be son of a gun, man. They always gotta make these things so complicated. Anything over here? Nope, just a joystick. Of course, some switches don't work at all. Okay, we'll just restart. Yes, we'll just restart. Like I said, I did this earlier and I didn't have that kind of trouble. Maybe we'll fly a Cessna out there, I don't know. Alright, now turn on my avionics. Got some stuff here. Of course, that doesn't work. Avionics switch must be up here. Come on, what? Each plane has one, right? Or battery control, or something. External power. Well, there's external power. Are you telling me I gotta go through that stupid checklist? Son of a... Alright, fine. After startup engine. Okay, that didn't start. Okay, they're idle. Hit start. That's on. That's on. I can't confirm it's stabilized. The stupid thing doesn't come on. Battery switches. Alright. Take a look at this. Did that do anything? External power is on. Engine generators. I don't even think that did anything. I don't even think that did anything. Unavailable. Well, see, all this stuff is on, so... What the frick? Okay, why did this turn on before? Wait, let me guess. It's because I have a different livery, isn't it? Before I didn't use a livery. And this time I did. How much you want to make a bet that's the reason? Oh, okay. Well, I guess this won't be China Air then. Interesting. Okay, we'll just go back there. Watch if I use the default livery, it'll work. Now you may be wondering, okay, where did I get those liveries from? If you go to msfsaddons.org, you will see some liveries there. Yeah, see, I chose Air China. Well, apparently that thing is bugged. I'm going to assume. And of course, I can't remember where in the heck it was I was going. That's it. All right. Let's see. Flight conditions. That's roughly around the same time that I was starting. It's right on there. I want it live weather. Get this back in there. Oh, you're not going to give me live weather, are you? You little... Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Okay. There we go. We're going to be traveling that way, so let's at least have a little bit of light. I guess I'll save this again. Ta-da! Yeah, the wonders of going live and seeing all the mess-ups and everything. Of course, when I do videos, I cut all that garbage out. Alright, let's test my theory and see if the, see if everything on the Airbus... See, that was weird. I mean, it's like I was clicking buttons and it wasn't doing anything, and why is it dark? Okay, what the... That's not... What the... What the heck just happened? I'm afraid to look. What? What? What is this? What in the heck is this? Oh, great. What is it? Frozen? Hold on, I gotta take a screenshot of this. Holy heck, man. Let's go to the drone. Yeah, this would only happen to me. Unbeatable fuel efficiency. Yeah, that's because it can't go anywhere. That's why. Hey, Dwight. What the heck is... Oh, you know what? Let's just slew. That's not how far I want it to go. Okay, that might work. Okay, no, that did not work. There we go. Okay, we don't need to push back now. See? Everything turned on. But it did not do that with the livery. I guess I didn't install it right. I don't know. I didn't think it was that hard to install. Put it into the community folder. If you don't put it in there right, it doesn't show up at all. Alright. As everything hums up again, we'll...
Hong Kong Airport.
Hong Kong, you got it, love.
0000 Zulu. Line 217 at 10. Visibility, tree in heavy rain. Sky condition, few clouds at 800 feet, few clouds at 4,700 feet, few clouds at 12,100 feet. Temperature, 29er. Dew point, 10. Altimeter 29.55. ILS runway 25 left and ILS runway 25 right in use. Landing and departing runway 25 left and...
Sounds like she's whining. Landing in...
Hong Kong.
I think her name is Karen.
Cal 1991-990 heavy ready to copy Ifr Clearance to Kuala Lumpur.
Cal 1991-990 heavy is cleared to Kuala Lumpur Airport as filed.
Kuala Lumpur.
Takeoff runway 25 left, climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure frequency is 122.0 squawk 0714.
Cal 1991-990 heavy cleared to Kuala Lumpur Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 25 left, climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure on 122.0 squawk 0714.
Cal 1991-990 heavy, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.6.
At least the decimal part is correct.
Ground Cal 1991-990 heavy with Victor ready to taxi IFR.
Cal 1991-990 heavy, taxi to and hold short of runway 25 left using taxiway Bravo 8 Bravo Whiskey Hotel Juliet 9er Juliet Juliet 11. Contact tower on 118.2 when ready.
Did you guys get that?
Taxiing hold short runway 25 left using taxiway Bravo 8 Bravo Whiskey Hotel Juliet 9er Juliet Juliet 11 Alpha 1 Cal 1991 9er 9er
Juliet, Juliet. Pizza, pizza. Alright. We'll get going here. So it's raining in Hong Kong at this moment. Is this moving or what? There it goes. You know, suck. Got Karen control. Matthias Lowen over on YouTube. Hello. How are you? Welcome to the Killer Television channel, where Killer Gamer has a hard time trying to fly airlines. Yeah, so you're in a treat if you like a comedy show. We're going to take off right here. Try not to hit the plane. What the? What are all these planes doing here? No, I know, it's an airport. That's not quite what I meant. I meant the plane that was sitting out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, wait. We gotta go the other way. Okay. So we got folks from Twitch and YouTube checking everything out. Welcome both. Two control towers? Is that right? I don't know, whenever I see two control towers, just when playing P3D or FSX or whatever, it means that there's two scenery files that are both showing. But that can't be the case here. Get out of my way! Doesn't he look both ways before he crosses the street? Come on, I'm bigger than you. Stop, make way. Make a hole, make it wide. Killer Gamer's on the way. So those joining, you missed an interesting beginning. I have a livery for Air China, but when I tried to start the plane, none of the avionics came on. I had to go back to the default Airbus for everything to turn on. Now, why? I don't know. It works for everyone else, it seems. But, well, you know, that's just how it is.
Tower Cal 1991 990 Heavy at runway 25 left ready for takeoff IFR to Kuala Lumpur.
Cal 1991 990 Heavy cleared for takeoff runway 25 left.
Cleared for takeoff runway 25 left Cal 1991 990 Heavy.
I don't think this represents China very well. Eventually we'll start doing some flights on VATSIM with Flight Simulator. I mean, I've been on there with FSX and P3D, so... And FS9 for that matter. I mean, I've started on VATSIM like long ago. But I like to get a handle on these planes before I start going on VATSIM. I've pretty much got the general aviation. Why does it sound like the engines are gonna die? You hear that? It's like we're like 200. We're on the runway at 200 knots. Shoo! Who's that? That's Killer Gamer.
Cal 1991 990 Heavy contact Hong Kong departure on 122.0.
4.0 for Cal 1991-990 Heavy.
Yeah, overspeed is relatively typical for me. Where the hell's the nav button? Engage selected altitude mode. Well, I guess we'll do that. Maybe it's localizer.
Overspeed. Overspeed. Overspeed.
I haven't tried the autopilot on this thing yet.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
When I tested this out, I took off,
Overspeed.
went around the airport and landed. I wanted to make sure I could land.
Overspeed. Overspeed. Overspeed.
So we're going 440 knots. What's the problem?
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Hey, at least we're out of the way.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Matthias Lowen.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Yep. I could visit it, yeah. I'll keep your message hidden there. We can do that on another stream. I guess I should probably tune in the Hong Kong departure. Ooh.
Hong Kong departure Cal 1991-990 Heavy 6,000 feet.
Cal 1991-990 Heavy Hong Kong departure, continue to Linko as planned. Altimeter 29.54.
Okay, well, looks like we're on our way. Did they give us nope, they haven't given us a new altitude, so. See, I can fly this Airbus. Although the Aerosoft package that I have with FSX and P3D, holy crap. Liana Beth Gonzalez over on YouTube says hello. Hello.
Cal 1991-990 Heavy, please expedite your climb to 6,000 feet.
I guess I need to adjust the altimeter. Well, that's done. Thank you, co-pilot. I appreciate that.
Cal 1991-990 Heavy, climb and maintain 14,000 feet.
All right, so we're going to 14,000 feet. You know, Sick, over on Twitch. Yes, people can do barrel rolls in the Airbus, apparently.
Cal 1991-990 Heavy, acknowledge last transmission.
Yeah.
Climb and maintain 14,000 feet Cal 1991-990 Heavy.
Oh, that's still not going up. Push to engage. Engage! Apparently that doesn't work. Let's try that.
125.8 for Cal 1991 990 heavy.
That's vertical speed. Why is it not working? Oh, seem to be stuck. What the frick? The plane doesn't want to go up to 14,000. Engage vertical speed. Nope. Apparently it doesn't work. See, I can do this. Can I deselect that? Ooh, maybe that... Ooh, we were doing something here. I think we got it. Okay. When all else fails, just click a whole bunch of buttons everywhere. Eventually you'll get it. That's my flying tip. Nodstar! Speed issues again? He's over on YouTube. Well, come on. I mean, that's just one of my characteristics. We got things to do, places to be. See, that's the thing about the Killer Gamer channel / Killer Television is, well, you never know what's going to happen on this channel. Every day is a surprise. Well, we're over the ocean now. But check out the clouds. We're like in between two layers of clouds. That's pretty cool. And I gotta say, one of the things I hate is whenever I set the speed, it always resets back to default. I can't set this and have it stay. See? That's a lot better. Cruising at 320 knots. Approaching 15,000 feet. I'm sure we'll be given new altitude instructions.
Hong Kong Center Cal 1991 990 heavy is at 14,700 feet, descending 14,000 feet.
Cal 1991 990 heavy Hong Kong Center, continue to Linko as planned. Altimeter 29.54.
Odd. I got it set for 14,000. Let's bring it up, I don't know, 10,000 feet or... Are we going to head down? What the?
Cal 1991 990 Heavy, please expedite your descent to 14,000 feet.
Yeah, if you look on your radar, that's what I'm doing, so... We'll get to 14,000, then they'll just give us a higher
Cal
altitude.
1991 990 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 260.
Aero by sector, Airbus, how?
Cal 1991 990 Heavy, did you hear my last transmission?
No, I'm talking to my viewers.
Climb and maintain flight level
My viewers are more
260,
important than
Cal
ATC, sorry.
1991 Heavy.
It's not my mouse sensitivity. I wasn't using the mouse, I was using my gamepad. Let's bring this up to 2,000. Ah! Yes, I think I have figured this out. So there is, even though it says engage selected altitude, and there's like a down button and there's an up button. Oh, I see. One's selected, one's managed. See, like I said, click all over the place and you'll get it. Nodstar, over on YouTube, you can't see his chat. He says hello to everyone on Twitch. So everyone on Twitch, say hello to Nodstar. He can see your chat because your chat is on the screen. But I can't get the YouTube chat on at the same time. So... I was doing a Google search on that earlier today to see if there's a way to do it. Apparently it's a requested feature, so I guess that means that the answer is no. Yeah, but here's one thing in regards to YouTube. It will save the live stream permanently and the chat with it. So the YouTube chat is going to be there. The only way to save the Twitch chat is how I have it right now, of where it's overlaid on the screen. And that works out because even though this will stay on, even though it stays on Twitch where you can rewatch it, it's only for 10 days and then it's gone. But at least with YouTube, it's there. It doesn't go anywhere. But we are on our way. See how much easier that was? Okay, so great news, everyone. I don't know if you have been following my Instagram or not. If not, you should. With Instagram, I take pictures and photos of stuff that I work on behind the scenes. And some of the stuff that I've been taking is the restoration of my i7 computer after 2 years, and upgrade it along with that. So not only did I restore it, but I also upgraded it. So it's got a 2070 Super in there. It's got a couple of 2 terabyte SSD drives. One's for Windows 7, one's for Windows 10. And I did all the upgrades yesterday. I added 2 8 terabyte hard drives. So I will have...
Cal 1991 990 heavy climb and maintain flight level 380.
I will have plenty
Climb and maintain flight level
of
380,
space.
Cal 1991 990 heavy.
And I don't mean plenty of space for Flight Simulator. I'm meaning like everything else. What did they say? 380? Huh. Well, apparently that's a little bit different. Oh, well, I guess it would help if I set this. Level off aircraft. Huh. Now I'm getting new information than what I got before. So I mean, yeah, Arrow, I know what you're saying there, but now it's changed. It doesn't have the same functions there as it did before. Oh, that's because I'm not clicking on the right one. I wasn't clicking on the right one. Okay, come on, go up. You can do it. You can do it. Like I said, just click on stuff.
Cal 1991 990 heavy, please expedite your climb to flight level 380.
That's what we're doing. That's what we're trying to do. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Hold on. Engage selected altitude. There we go. There we go. We're going up now. Well, Arrow, we can't really push or pull knobs on this. If you think about it, you're pushing because you're pushing the mouse, so there is no pulling. Like I said, this is the first time that I have flown the Airbus with the autopilot. I did fly it earlier today, but it was only taking off from the airport, making my way around and landing, just to make sure I could land. But as far as the autopilot and everything, no, I'm figuring that out as I go. Oh, and Nodstar is asking, what am I using? Nodstar is over on YouTube. He's asking, what am I using to stream to both platforms. It's OBS, but there is a plugin that you download. It's from the company NewTek. If you know NewTek was well known for the video toaster for the Commodore Amiga, and also, most importantly, lightweight 3D object sculpting animation. It was used for a lot of stuff. Babylon 5 was the big thing. They started off using Commodore Amigas and lightweight 3D when it first came out. But yeah, that same company, NewTek, has a plugin, and I can't remember what the name of it was. But if you do a search on Streamlab or just OBS, OBS multi-stream, even if you put NewTek's name in there, NEWTEK, you should be able to get the link. That's how I found it. And then what you do, well, that's not how you multi-stream, sorry. What I'm doing is I'm playing on one computer, which is the i7, and it's sending the information to the i5 computer, and that's multi-streaming. So I'm multi-streaming with Streamlabs OBS, but you have to subscribe to their Prime service in order to do more than one service. And so going back, the reason why I was kind of explaining that whole sending the information from one computer to another is that the resources on both computers are dedicated to being able to do that. So all the resources on the i7 are focused on Flight Simulator. All the resources on the i5 are focused on doing the stream. I wasn't able to do that before because it was just way too much for an i5 to handle. Oh, there's Nodstar. Oh, I see ya. See, now Nodstar. Now all your chat is showing up on screen. Now, if you really want to mess people up, you can have your conversation back and forth between YouTube and Twitch. Technically, you could just talk to yourself. You could have a twin. Nodstar and then Sternod. Or something. Nodstar and Nadstar. Which almost sounds like Napster. So yeah, that to answer your question, yeah, it's Killer Gamer on Twitch. Apparently you found me. I do have some links on the Killer Television page, which will lead you here, so. That's annoying. Keeping an eye on something. Whoop. I don't think we're going to be seeing too much. How high up do you think these clouds are? Think we should request a higher altitude so we can break through the clouds? Ooh. Got a little bit of stuttering there. Now, I had my settings mostly on medium. I recently changed them to high. Because I had updated. I guess it's an update. I moved the 32 gigabytes of RAM that I had on the i5 over to the i7. That was originally how much I had on the i7 machine. So I figured with more memory, I might be able to up the graphics a little bit.
Cal 1991-990 heavy contact Sanya Center on 120.5.
120.5 Cal 1991-990 heavy. Sanya Center Cal 1991-990 heavy is climbing through flight level tree 65 for flight level tree 80.
Cal 1991-990 heavy Sanya Center continue to Lenko as planned.
Yeah, I noticed that. As far as the YouTube stream missing a description, when I started the stream, I put the description at least in OBS or Streamlabs, but it didn't move it. However, I can actually add it now. Oops. Malaysia. Okay, that should be enough. And I can make a, oh, you know what I gotta do? I gotta use the screenshot that I took with the Airbus sitting on top of the building. That was priceless. That'll be part of the thumbnail that I use. Gee, should I put this under gaming or entertainment? I don't know, with what was happening earlier. Recording date, today! Okay, so hopefully that did not mess anything up there. John is over here over on YouTube. That is Smoky Skies. I don't even know how high up it is. But you know what we can do? We can use our drone. Ah, there we go. I'm like rotating around. So we can fly up here. At least it won't be gray the whole way. That was cool. Although this is cool too. I mean, we can see the some of the clouds down there. I don't know, up there it's just plain bleh. This is a little bit more interesting. But you all tell me, you let me know what you would like to see. Obviously, there's nothing to see here. I can just point this way for the whole flight. Who needs to look at this? John says it looks like a long way up there and view doesn't change much. And he's seen a talk of the Airbus autopilot rocking back and forth. It's not too bad, actually. Well, it is kind of rocking back and forth. But maybe that has to do with the weather. I don't know. I had to get rid of the livery that I had because when I first started the Airbus, the avionics wouldn't turn on. Or they actually, I think they were on because the communications worked. None of the screens turned on. So it beats me. I have no idea. Maybe it was just that particular livery. Maybe some of the other liveries work. I don't know. I haven't tried them. But the one for China Air, when I turned on the Airbus, all these displays, this, even the autopilot stuff, none of it turned on. The flight management computer, that didn't turn on. These didn't turn on. The radios did. The radios, the transponder, all that turned on. The engines turned on. So I had to go with the back to the generic livery. And you know what? It doesn't surprise me that these displays didn't work, and I don't say that from a perspective as in, well, Flight Simulator is just bugged. It's not that at all. As you all know, I play a lot of the classic flight simulators. Well, when installing different panels and stuff with those, it's happened to where the displays didn't work. So it's happened before in earlier versions of Flight Simulator. And you know, those were mods, so these are mods. So that didn't surprise me. When I saw that, I figured there has to be something wrong with how the livery was put in there. Because how I installed it, I installed the Clinks Mega livery pack, which has got like 70 liveries. You know, as a matter of fact, yeah, that is true. Because before, I selected Pan Am. And all of this worked. So yeah, there's something with the China Air. Something's messed up with it. I'm not too bad with programming, so what I need to do is find those lines of code for the China Air and just compare it with one of the other liveries and just see maybe there's something missing. It's probably something really simple. John saying that the rocking back and forth is to calm the passengers and the screaming infants. Well, it's the screaming infants for the passengers, but I suppose it will calm the passengers. Maybe. Oh, look at that! Someone thumbed down the stream over there on YouTube. They must have saw the first part when I couldn't get the plane started. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. The delivery was bugged. So I've been taking a look at the ooh, it's clearing up. I'm like talking and ooh, shiny. So I'm looking at the possibility of getting P3D 5. I'm on the fence in regards to it. It's got DX12. So it's a lot more efficient. But there may be some compatibility problems with some of the stuff that I've got, which is why I'm not quite sure if I want to get it or not. Ah, look at that. Notstar went back over to YouTube and gave it a thumbs up. Thank you! You're so awesome. Yeah, so everyone on Twitch, head over to Killer TV, look up the stream, give it a thumbs up. Help out! Help out the channel. Because it's not just, remember folks, it's not just Flight Sim 2020 that I'll be doing. I do a lot of the other classic flight sims. That's not going to stop. I'm still going to be doing those. So your support is much appreciated. And besides, the Killer Television program, the Killer Television channel, is a channel you should probably check out. I got a lot of original videos over there, to include the World Tour series that features all the different flight simulators flying the same flight plan. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff there too, so there's a lot of videos there. I try to get something out every day on the channel, and every day is a different theme. There's good stuff. There is good stuff on the way. I'm always cooking up ideas in this crazy brain of mine of new ideas and interesting things to add to the channel. It's designed to be a variety channel. It's not just a gaming channel. It's designed to be a variety channel. It's just gaming happens to be one of the things that I really like to do, and it's a great platform for me to be able to express my creativity. But there is other stuff that I'm hoping to do. Not Star says he's going to send the invoice later. Don't charge me. I'm not making money yet. Well, I am making money on Twitch. It's more like cents. After about 3 months, I think I can buy a few things off of a dollar menu. So I'm getting there. Maybe in another 6 months' time, I can move up to buying a pizza. I don't know. It's going to take work. It's going to take years of work on both YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, I might be able to survive from the dollar menu and the dollar store. Close that there. Go back and got a viewer over on YouTube that wants to see his house. I kept those coordinates hidden just for his privacy. I have an idea of what I can do. That way he'll be able to see his house, but no one else will need to know where exactly we're flying. RP Sims, morning, morning. I was actually wanting to go on maybe a little while ago, but I was getting things ready, prepared. Not the simulator. I was also working on some editing as well. I just gotta say, my wife is just awesome. I have such an awesome wife. The i5 machine that I've been using the past 2 years, that's actually her computer. I had just taken the hard drives out, put my hard drives in, because I was in the midst of trying to build up the Killer Television channel. And well, that was 2 years ago. I started the Twitch streaming this year, and she knew that was important for me, so she was okay with me moving my hard drives over. And now that I got my i7 computer back up and running, I was going to go ahead, once I get all my stuff off my hard drives and moved over here to the i7, I was going to hook her hard drives back up to the i5 and give her back her computer. And she saw what I had set up and what I was doing, and said, you know what? Why don't you keep the i5? I can see what you're doing and that it's really working out well. Because she saw how I was doing one thing here and I was editing something over here.
Cal 1990-1990, heavy contact Ho Chi Minh Center on 12.3.
12.3 for Cal 1990-1990 heavy. Ho Chi Minh Center Cal 1990-1990 heavy flight level 380.
Cal 1990-1990 heavy Ho Chi Minh Center, continue to Lanco as planned.
So she's more interested in just older games, particularly Sims 2. And although you can get Sims 2 to run on a modern machine, you can't get it as far as the graphics. You can't max out the graphics because there's a glitch that happens. And that's just because it was designed for older graphics cards, and so newer graphics cards aren't rendering it out properly. So she wants that, and I have a machine back here. Yeah, I have a lot of machines. I have a machine back here that has an older graphics card and did play Sims 2 the way it was supposed to be played. So I'll hook that up for her. And also too, it runs a PlayStation 2 emulator pretty decently. And we have a game that she really likes, Persona. I'm sure you guys have heard of that. I believe it's Persona 3. And she loves that game. And ever since our PS2 stopped working, And for that matter, we have like the old PS3, the fat one that had the PS2 compatibility. Well, that one stopped working too. That's one I want to get fixed. Yeah, she hasn't been able to play that game, and you know, she wants to be able to play that game. So yeah, if I get all that set up, and she'll be a happy camper. Yeah, Nodstar, exactly. Well, to get it working on Windows 10, yes. Windows 7, it's fine. You can get it to run on Windows 7, no problem. Alright, cross my fingers and hopefully that works. Sam! What's up? How are you? Oh man, have I missed? Okay, there. Welcome to the Killer Gamer channel. Oh, that's good. It sounds like you're doing some flight school. That's pretty cool. Well, that's what I meant. I meant air traffic control school. I was just thinking aviation, flight. Are there any ATC games that you play at all? There's a lot of classic. One of my viewers over on YouTube collects a lot of classic games, flight sims, and has got quite a collection of ATC games, old ones and stuff, dating back to like Tracon. Even Sublogic, no, when not Sublogic, Mallard had put things out. And then, of course, there is I think I'm going to close that. Give me a moment, folks. I'm checking something out here. All right. I just made $93. I do some day trading. Not every day. One thing that I've learned about day trading, don't force yourself to do it every day, because the market tends to do things you don't expect. So I specifically look for certain opportunities to jump in. I don't try to jump in just anywhere. I look for something specific, and when that happens, then I get in. I trade the stock options, and I can get in, get out, and be done. By the way, that is, now that I've done that, it's time to close that program. I've made my money, close the program, don't look at it. That's another thing. Once I've made money, leave it alone. Leave it alone for the rest of the day. Make your money, walk away. So, endless ATC. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I've been actively doing stock trades and stock options for the past 4 or 5 years. And I'll be honest, I've been burned. But I've learned a lot. And if there's anything that I've learned, it's patience. Come up with a plan in regards to how you're going to trade, and stick to that plan. Don't deviate from it. And I pretty much figured out what my plan is, so negative 69. Is that good? Now, you know, when you say that, what I think is 69, dudes. Whoa. Which is coming out soon. Bill and Ted. We totally need Bill and Ted right now. With the way the world is going, yes. We totally need Bill and Ted right now. Okay, that's pretty good. See, I wasn't sure with it being a negative, I wasn't sure if that was a good thing or not. I had a feeling it was, Kind of like golf. The lower the score, the better. So all of you flight simmers out there, do you think I should get P3D version 5? I already have 4. I have 4.5. And I have a lot of add-ons that work for it. And if I do get 5, I'll have 4.5 and 5 installed. So I'll have both. I hope all of my add-ons work on version 5. Okay, well, not all of them are going to work. Like Skyforce 3D is not going to work. Has Rex gone out of beta yet in their P3D5? I don't know. But then I read somewhere that it's not really necessary because the clouds are actually pretty decent with P3D5. So really about the only other things that I would want to work on it are my ATC programs, Orbix, my PMDG, my Majestic Dash 8, GSX. As long as I can get all that to work, then I'll probably just stick with 5. Yeah, you know, it's like that's kind of like what I was thinking too. I mean, the performance-wise, it's supposed to be better. I suppose if I was still on on the i5 machine, maybe P3D5 would have been a good choice because it would perform better. But now that I got my i7 working and I got a 2070 Super in here, I probably don't need version 5. Version 4 is probably going to work beautifully. It didn't work that... It was not that bad on the i5 machine. And I had a GTX 760. Yeah, so from a GTX 760 to an RTX 2070 Super, it's a big jump. X-Plane 11. I'll probably get the regular version installed over on Windows 7 and then install the Vulkan version over on Windows 10. That's another one. If all of my plugins and planes and everything work with that, then I'll uninstall the other version. I won't need it. Heck, maybe I can get the Zebo mod to work. I tried installing the Zebo mod on X-Plane 11 and it wound up being a complete mess and it wasn't working. What flight are you doing, Sam? is it... I'm assuming you're doing an actual flight on Flight Simulator. That's good. Yeah, like I've got the different traffic programs. I've got world traffic, and I've got the other one, the traffic global. I've traffic global live. I've got that one, and then the weather programs. I've got Active Sky, and then I also have the Enviro. X-Enviro? Yeah, I think that's it. And then the reality expansion packs. For some of the planes, I've got those. Yeah, as long as all that works, then bye-bye to regular X-Plane and hello, Vulcan. Live long and prosper. And I think that's quite fitting to X-Plane. I think X-Plane is a great simulator, and I really do want them to live long and prosper, because as long as they keep going, then Microsoft, Asobo Studios, whatever, they're gonna be in a position to where, oh, look what they're doing, we need to do that too, type of thing. So the competition is good.
Cal 1990 199er heavy contact Ho Chi Minh Center on 120.7.
120.7 Cal 1990 199er heavy. Ho Chi Minh Center Cal 1990 199er heavy flight level 380.
Cal 1990 199er heavy Ho Chi Minh Center continue to Vasca as planned.
Yeah, I read the instructions for the Zibo mod, and it didn't look hard to install. But for some reason, I don't know, for some reason it just turned out messy on mine. So I'll just do a fresh install with Vulkan, and then get the Zibo mod installed, and hopefully it'll work. And now that I've got like 16 terabytes worth of hard drive space, I will have plenty of room to put ortho photos, to install all my aircraft. I'll be able to install all the global scenery of the previous X-Planes, from X-Plane 5 to X-Plane 10. Yeah, I'll be able to get all that installed. And so, for those of you on Twitch, you know that we have killer points here, where you can redeem those points for cool activities, such as requesting flights from one location to another. And there is a request that I still need to fulfill, which involves the Zibo mod. And now that I've got my i7 computer up and running, it's going to be a lot better. The flight's going to be a lot better. It's going to be a lot smoother. So yeah, I can't wait to get all that installed. Seattle to Sydney. Wow. What are you flying that's going to get you? Are you flying a 747? I was looking at the range of the 747 and it looks like it's got the greatest range. I'm assuming you're playing Flight Sim 2020. Oh, the Airbus 350? Okay. Oh, you're in X-Plane 11, okay. Do you have Flight Sim 2020? Do you have any interest in getting it? You do have it, okay. Well, you know what? Kudos to you for not giving up on X-Plane 11. Because there seems to be a lot of people out there that are just ditching it, you know, and just going to the new and shiny thing. But I think X-Plane still has a lot to offer. And you know what? Sometimes it's just nice to be able to get into a simulator and things just work the way they're supposed to. You know, you're flying somewhere and you don't have buildings that are coming up that look weird. And it's got plenty of community content that you can download. Wow. 31,000 hours. I bought my X-Plane directly from Laminar. I have Steam, but if I can get a game or a program outside of Steam, then I will. So, like, Flight Sim here, I got directly from Microsoft. I didn't get it through Steam. Now, FSX, on the other hand, well, I have the Gold Edition, so I have the boxed edition, but I also have Steam as well. And that, you know what, that actually works for me because I can have both simulators set up differently. So, like, the Steam version, I've got Orbix set up. The boxed edition, I have Mega Scenery set up. And I don't have it yet, but I want to be able to get the... It's like ultimate terrain, ground environment. I want to get those to replace the default textures and stuff. And so then I've got two different simulators that will show things differently. I'm curious on something here. X-Plane 11 came out in 2016. Of course they don't have it. Okay, well, no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so it was 2 years in between X-Plane 10 and X-Plane 11. Sounds to me that we should be up for an X-Plane 12 here soon. Soon, trademarked. Well, so let me let you in on a little experience that I've had. X-Plane 5, if I can find it here. Here it is. Okay, so X-Plane 5. This has what's called X-Plane Classic also included with it, which is also considered X-Plane 5. There's like two different versions. So you could say like an earlier version was from 5 to 5.5, and then there was another version after that. And you can... It was a difference in how things were rendered. Well, the X-Plane Classic is stuck on demo mode. And you're stuck in only like the California area. but I wanted to fly around the world with it. So, took a long shot. I emailed Austin Meyer in regards to it. He responded the same day. Probably thought, wow, someone's actually playing this old version of X-Plane. He responded the same day. And unfortunately, he didn't even know that there was something that old that was actually publicly released, which I thought was kind of funny. But, you know, I told him of, you know, what it is that I'm doing and, you know, my channel and everything. And I mentioned that, you know, I'm looking forward to X-Plane 12. And he said, yeah, we're working on some special stuff for X-Plane 12. So it came directly from him that they are working on it. So I really don't think it's a rumor. Now, what it's going to be, I don't know. But he did confirm to me that X-Plane 12 is being worked on and that it's supposed to be really special. So, and we know that he's very passionate about what he does. So, I think it's going to be good. And with what Microsoft has done here, I think that's going to inspire him to maybe do more with X-Plane 12 than maybe what they originally thought. Is there an X-Plane 1? Probably. But I don't think those were publicly released. X-Plane 1 through 4 was probably internal. I have looked all over the place for them. There's a possibility that I might have 4. I have yet to check that file to see what version number it is. If it is indeed 4, then yeah, I'll do some videos on it. But yeah, X-Plane 5 was actually the very first public release of X-Plane as far as I'm aware of. And so the other versions were... And the graphic style looked like Flight Simulator 98. From like 1 through 4. So remember I told you at 5 it's kind of like split in half. So like the first half of X-Plane 5 is actually the graphics that were used from X-Plane 1 to that. They look a lot like Flight Simulator 98. And then the later part of X-Plane 5 and on is the type of graphics that we've come to know. And those of you on Twitch who want to see these old X-Planes, I do stream them here from time to time, but I make videos. They're over on the Killer Television channel over on YouTube. So there's a link here on Twitch. Head on over there. Head on over there, subscribe, click that notification bell. There's a whole bunch of stuff. So, and there's going to be more. So if you're an X-Plane fan, good stuff. Good stuff's coming. For those of you on YouTube who are watching, come over to Twitch. Follow me here. I'm not going to be doing multi-streams all the time. I just happen to be doing one today. I'm doing a multi-stream today because I want to dedicate the rest of the day to doing some editing and working on some videos and stuff. And I'm trying to get some flight sim videos out on a daily basis with this new flight sim. So doing different streams on Twitch and then over on YouTube, and then trying to do videos in between, you know. And then I got my family, and then somewhere in there I'm supposed to sleep. It's a lot. Do I play the first flight sim ever released? The Sublogic one, I've touched just a little. The first Microsoft Flight Simulator, yes. I did actually stream that here on Twitch a few weeks ago because I was recording episodes for the Chicago tour. I can't do a world tour with Flight Sim 1 because it can't use the Sublogic scenery discs. That wasn't until Flight Sim 2 and 3 and 4. So it's called like the Quad City Tour because it's got 4 areas. And so the first part is the Chicago tour. And all of that footage is edited, put together. It's scheduled over on YouTube. And actually, I think one of them might be coming out today. Let me take a look. Nope, not today. Tomorrow. Yeah, so I have it tomorrow on and it's been a little bit. There are currently 2 episodes of the Chicago tour on there, and I didn't have anything else for a while. Well, I actually finished the Chicago tour. So basically it starts off at Meg's, like all the other flight simulators do, and it follows the same flight plan as much as it can. There's maybe like a handful of airports compared to Flight Simulator 2, but the
1991-990 heavy contact center on 120.1.
The majority of the VORs are there, so we just traveled to each of the VORs.
120.1 Cal 1991-990 heavy.
So there's some zigzagging back and forth. I do a touch and go on at Meg's with the original Microsoft Flight Simulator. I wonder if anyone's ever done that. And then we kind of zigzag our way down all the way to Champaign, and then go right back up, and it ends at Meg's, and that's the Chicago tour. And the next tour that I'll be working on is the New York tour. So that one will be going to each of the airports and all the VORs that are on the original map. And then after that I'll do Seattle, and then I think the other one is Los Angeles. And the last time that I looked, I was the only one on YouTube that had Flight Simulator 1 looking correct, where it didn't have any graphical glitches or anything like that. My version was actually looked the way that it was supposed to look. Any other Flight Sim 1 videos, you're seeing lines going all over the place, up into the sky. It looks like spaghetti all over the place. And I got mine to work where it doesn't look like that. It looks the way it's supposed to look. Which is all the more reason why you should go over to Killer Television, subscribe, hit the notification bell, so that way you can yes, I'm promoting myself. So that way you get notified of when those videos get uploaded. About the only simulator that I'm having trouble with right now is Flight Simulator 2. And that's with the scenery discs. I've had to switch between the PC version and the Tandy version because there are areas of the scenery disc which come up blank on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2 for the PC. However, I can get them to show up on the Tandy version. The problem is the Tandy version, the graphics are kind of glitched. Not as bad as the Flight Sim 1 is with an emulator. But still, it's a little shaky. Well, hey, you know, when it comes to what I'm doing here, I consider it, I consider myself an entertainer and a videographer. I had gone to film school. I took film classes and stuff long ago because I was going to get into filmmaking. So at heart, I'm a video producer and an editor, and this is just a format that allows me to express myself. And YouTube is a great medium for me to be able to touch people all around the world, and Twitch is a great way for me to be able to interact directly with my viewers on a live basis. So I think that turns out. And so with that in mind, I've also got to be a salesman along with that. I got to promote myself. It's just like I treat this like a business rather than a hobby, because this is something that's really important to me, and I wanted to turn it into something really special. So like any type of business, you're going to want to promote your business and basically sell yourself. So that's what I'm doing. And, you know, I'm kind of transparent on stuff. I'm a down-to-earth type of guy. You know, I just kind of say things just kind of how they are. But there are certain things that I don't talk about. Politics is one of them. And I started really pushing my channel at the beginning of this year. At the end of last year, I wanted to make 2020 a big year for my channel. Of course, that was before the whole nasty thing that's going around. But I'm still pushing forward on that. There was only so much I could do because I was working, I had a full-time job at the time, and well, because of the nasty thing that's going around, I don't have that job anymore. So ever since then, I decided that I wanted to go into business for myself. And God bless my wife. She is supporting me to be able to accomplish this, because she knows that it has great possibilities, and she knows that it's going to take a lot of work to be able to make this successful. And it's hard work. It's not easy. Don't let anyone kid you that this is easy work. Yeah, I mean, you can get on here and stream, but you have to motivate yourself, daily. And there were just some days where it's just kind of like, I just don't want, you just don't feel like doing it. But you've got to treat it. You got to treat it like a job and not a hobby. If you really want to turn it into something. And I can't put 100% into what I'm doing unless I have a way to be able to focus completely on it. And yeah, so just putting, videos, trying to keep content going on Killer Television, working with my Patreon channel and trying to get exclusive content and bonuses there. Bonus stuff here on Twitch as far as the subscription tier stuff. Boy, it sounds like the engine's dying. How much fuel do we have? That and the oh, we got plenty of fuel. Social media, trying to keep up with social media, that is a lot of work. That is a lot to do. Oh, I didn't get to say bye to Sam. I hope his flight's going okay. Yeah, so I don't mean to be, preachy and everything like that. Just trying to give you an idea of, like, the workings of what goes on in my head, and where I find my motivation to, to do all this. And all of you watching, you really give me the energy that I need to keep going. So the growth of the channel is every much you as it is me, and so it means a lot when you're all watching. John was right. This is rocking back and forth. It has been rocking back and forth ever since we turned the autopilot on. I haven't given us any external views. I've been sitting there blabbing the whole time. Question is, where are we? That's a very good question. Let me pull up Google Maps here, and I will show you. I think we might be... No, that's not India. I don't know if you have headphones on. I can hear wind. There's a wind sound in the background. We're flying over Cambodia. We don't have too much further to go. Well, we're close to Ho Chi Minh. Whoops. We never did switch the center.
Center Cal 1991 9er heavy flight level 380.
Cal 1991 9er heavy center continue as planned.
Okay, so Cambodia, right here. We are right here. We're actually really close to Ho Chi Minh City. Yeah, we should be able to see Ho Chi Minh City here. There it is. I think that's it right there. I think that's Ho Chi Minh City. So what river is that right there? Let me take a look here. See, I can stop babbling and I can actually do some sightseeing here. Man, I can't read that. Mekong. The Mekong River, I think, is this right here. And I can't really read the other one. There's not enough contrast between the color of the river and the way that it's written on there. And I gotta say, one of the annoying things about Google Maps is you see the text, and when you scroll in, it starts to get bigger and then it shrinks back down again. Like, dude, I can't read it. Although I wonder if I make the web page bigger. Ooh, that works. I'm zooming in on the actual web page rather than zooming out on the map. It's the Ham Luding River? Something like that. Oh, there's John. Hey, you're back. Sorry, I was on another tab. I didn't see your chat. John. Yeah, some nice custom-made VFR charts. Yeah, it'd be nice if Navigraph actually included VFR. In case you are wondering, John is over on YouTube, so you're not able to see his chat. So as I was looking up, trying to figure out what river it was, what city it was, he had already given the answer. I just didn't have that tab up. It was on a different tab. So John was asking, how far do we have? Let's take a look. Or will it tell us? I don't know. This does not give us... our estimated time. And I noticed that this does not either. Oh, what? No, wait a minute. This one does. Okay, it's one of the other planes where the flight management computer doesn't give it. So we're off to Bibbin. Okay, so we're approaching this one here. Let me get in closer here so you can see this. Okay. I gotta save that there. Okay, so we're approaching, or I'm sorry, we're approaching Anoha. Well, these times aren't the same. What? What? So we got Bibbin, Bitad, Ikuku, Ikuku for Cocoa Puffs, VKR, and WMKK. I guess according to this, we should be landing at 2:33. In 15 minutes? Unless this is local time. Oh, look at all these in-op buttons. Ah! John. I think we're further than 15 minutes. It's funny you mentioned that, RP, because I forgot what today was. I'm like, is it Wednesday? Yeah, it is Wednesday. It's whatever Wednesday. That's why we're doing Flight Sim. Four tens. Whoa, that is tough. It's great at first because you're like, oh yeah, 3 days off. After a while, it kind of wears on you. Maybe not everyone, but you know. It always seems to be that certain things make time go faster when it really doesn't. But then after a while you get accommodated to it and then time seems to go slower. Three 14s. Holy crap. So that's overtime. Oh, 2 jobs. I don't know. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you did see it. I can show you. I can pull up the Google map again. Okay, so we are right about here. And here's Malaysia. And here it is, Kuala Lumpur. So we still have this water to cross, but that's about where we are. Are we near top of descent? Good question. I don't think this is going to tell us. Estimated. Oh, you know what? I think this is our estimated time remaining. 1 hour and 17 minutes. That feels about right. Here's this right here. Descents. Yeah, we're not. I don't know. According to this. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. I'm not sure where we are on this thing. This doesn't really tell us either. Have you all noticed that this Airbus is really dirty? Can't we get a clean Airbus? Like, don't they give it a bath? Uh-oh. Engine 1 is out of fuel. Is that why we're rocking back and forth? Has anyone noticed that these planes don't seem to have any range? Like, I should have had more than enough fuel. I set this thing at 100% fuel. This shouldn't have run out of fuel. Oh, we're losing altitude, and that's not good. Alright, Mr. Co-Pilot, go take the gas can out there and fill it up. Oh my goodness, 1%?
1990 heavy, you are 1,600 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 380.
Climb and maintain flight level 380 Cal 1990 1990 heavy.
That explains why our nose is sitting up like it was. Maybe. I mean, yeah, we started off with overspeed, but I got it under control. We're only sitting at...
Cal 1990 1990 heavy, please expedite your climb to flight level 380.
Yes, I'm trying to do that. There we go. Of course, I do have this... No, this is down. That's right. I took this down, so it's down at 77%. Mach 0.71. Let's look at the payload.
Cal 1991 Heavy, please expedite your climb to flight level 380.
54%? See, look at this. This is what happened before. I had this all filled. Maybe. You know what? Something that I've noticed is you may set it for 100%, but then if you have to go back and redo it, it's very possible that it had reset and only put 50% in there. That might explain why we were running out of fuel. Oh, come on, I had this thing set.
Cal 1991 Heavy, please expedite your climb to flight level 380.
Oh, I tell you, this thing just does not want to work sometimes. What's it doing?
Cal 1991 Heavy, please expedite your climb to flight level 380.
There we go. I think it's going. Oh my word, come on. Look at this. It shows up vertical speed plus 2,000. Where is this thing not working? Airbuses hate me. See, why is this going down when I have plus 2,000, 38,000? This makes no sense.
1991 Heavy, please expedite your climb to flight level 380.
Okay, you know what? I'm sick and tired of listening to that guy. We're not listening to you anymore. Oh, is it now going up? Maybe. I had this working. I swear, I like how I have to hit like a combination of different. Man, this sucker does not want to go up. See, it starts to go up. I got it at full. What the? Shouldn't this just work? It's like, okay, plus 2,000, engage vertical speed, right? Click. Okay, that resets it. Bring it up to 2,000. Why does this not work? Hi, Spice. Come here, pretty boy. Here's Spice. You don't get to see him very often. Yeah. We got people from all over the world watching. He's our pretty boy alpha male. Huh. Oh. Alrighty, Nusek. We'll see you later. What? I just picked you up. I even put this at 100%. And we're still not going up. See, I don't understand. I had this, like, it would work before. But now it doesn't want to work. Auto throttle. Maybe this has something to do with it. Okay. I can't turn it off. I guess we're stuck at this altitude. What if I increase the speed? Will that work? Nope. Oh, I think I got it. This is weird. You have to do it in a certain combination in order for it to work. Look, it's working now. We'll go back to center now. Well, I think it's working. No, it took us up just a little bit. Oh, come on. Oh, Sam, good. What happened? I'm having problems with the Airbus. I can't get it any higher than... Like, we lost altitude because I started running out of fuel. Look at this. I got vertical speed 2000. Yet this thing is going down. Vertical speed 2000. Auto throttle 100%. If I go over here to engage vertical speed, that doesn't tend to really do anything. Aero Bisector was here earlier, and he was talking about pulling.
Cal 1990 19990 Heavy, please expedite your climb to flight level 380.
I think he was talking about engage managed altitude mode. But that doesn't seem to do anything. Now if I go back and set this back to 2000, oh no, try engage vertical speed and then do engage selected altitude mode, it still doesn't do anything. I did a combination of something and that's how we got to this altitude, but it lost altitude and now it doesn't want to go up any further.
Cal 1990 19990 Heavy, contact Singapore Center on 123.7.
Going to 123.7 Cal 1990 19990 Heavy. Singapore Center Cal 1990 19990 Heavy is climbing through flight level 355 for flight level 380.
Cal 1990
Yes.
1990 Heavy, Singapore Center, continue to Akuko as planned.
Do you want out of the room? Is that it? Meow. Alright, I'll be back. Spice wants out of the room.
Cal 1990 19990 Heavy, please expedite your climb to flight level 380.
Okay, I'm back. Haven't had any chats over there on YouTube. Hey, people on YouTube, are you awake? Let me know you're out there.
Cal 1990 19990 Heavy, please expedite your climb to flight level 380.
I can't. We're having a technical difficulty. John. Sounds like I got lonely. Maybe it's the autopilot. There's this.
Cal 1991-990 Heavy, please expedite your climb to flight level 380.
Okay, I think we might have it. I think I have to switch this over here. See, this gets a little confusing because this has heading track and then that's VS for vertical speed. Well, I got the localizer on, so. Now, wait a minute. It was going up. Oh, man. Just when I think I'm getting this working, I can't get it to work. There, turn off auto throttle. Maybe that has something to do with it. Louise, man, I give up on this thing. And this is why I fly general aviation. Mostly.
Cal 1991-990 Heavy, please expedite your climb to flight level 380.
Man, you know, I'm not going to talk to you either. I don't know. Maybe we've reached a certain height where it does not want to go any further up. We were up at 38,000. Maybe the plane is too heavy. Here comes Malaysia. See, it's like the plane wants to go up, but it can't. Do you see that? It's angled to go up, but it's not going up at all. All right, let's try it. We're already at 85%. I'm going to try to even this out a little bit. As I go around here clicking stuff. See, the other times this starts to go up, but then it doesn't want to go any further, and it just settles right back down. We are at 37,000 feet, though. So it looks like we are going up, but we're just going up slow. I'm wondering, with us running out of fuel the first time, if that kind of bugged it out. Because we just manually filled it up. So maybe I bugged it. Flight Simulator's like, what you doing, man? You're not supposed to do that. As punishment, we're not going to make this thing work. That's nice. Okay, I want to show you the VFR map here that John made. We share things here. So he took some time to put this together. And we are... I wish I could... Can I hit the space? No, I don't want to do that. We're approaching this right here. Kuala Terengganu. Here's Kuala Lumpur right here. So we got some mountains to cross over. There's a lot of koala bears here. Kuala Lipis, Kuala Lumpur, Kuala Tiramisu. Oh, Butterworth. All right, we can go over here and get some syrup. Penang, Georgetown. Some pecans. Rob. We can meet Rob. Oh, it's not your chart. Okay. I thought you put that together. Maybe I need to set this for a different cruise level. Oh, no, wait a minute. We're there. We're at 38,000. Woo! Took forever, but we're there. Oh. Oh, that's what, I clicked on the link. That's what came up. No, that wasn't Google Maps. Oh. You're right. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They're both. You're right. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Okay, well that didn't work. Oh, it's because this opened up in Firefox. That's why. There we go. So,
Overspeed.
oh, now we're getting overspeed. Okay, so yeah, this is the map that John had put together. There's this right here. So yeah, here's all the koala bears. Koala tiramisu and Butterworth over here for syrup, and Coda, Bahuro, Namine, Ba Ba Ba, Ba Ba Ba. Yeah, but we're approaching this right here. We're going to be crossing some mountains and landing over here at Kuala Lumpur while we're overspeeding. Take care, RP. Drink your Ovaltine. Ovaltine. Drink your Ovaltine.
Kuala Lumpur Center Cal 1991 990 Heavy is type Airbus A320 and 1 miles northwest of Terengganu. Request flight following.
Cal 1991 990 Heavy Kuala Lumpur Center. Squawk 4175.
Squawk 4175 Cal 1991 990 Heavy.
Oh, they canceled my flight
Cal
plan.
1991 990 Heavy radar contact 4 miles southwest of Terengganu flight level 380.
Copy Cal 1991 990 Heavy. Kuala Lumpur Center Cal 1991 990 Heavy 6 miles southwest of Terengganu. Request IFR to Kuala Lumpur ready to copy.
Cal 1991 990 Heavy is cleared to Kuala Lumpur Airport as filed. Squawk 4175.
Cal 1991 990 Heavy cleared to Kuala Lumpur Airport as filed. Squawk 4175.
Cal 1991 990 Heavy read back correct. Radar contact flight level 380. Continue to gunboat turning and following heading 210. Proceed.
Gumbo.
And maintain flight level 380.
Continue to gunboat turning and following heading 210. Resume own navigation, climb and maintain flight level 380. Cal 1991 990 Heavy.
I gotta say that overspeed voice is very calming. I feel safe and protected. All right. Well, it looks like we're going to get there about the estimated time that I saw. We're at 3 hours and 10 minutes on the stream. And remember, we had to start over. So there's a good 15 minutes, 20 minutes before we actually took off. So it looks like we're going to be getting there roughly around the estimated time that I saw. Although I've had some problems with this, I'm kind of motivated to go back to FSX P3D and try to get that Aerosoft Airbus working. By the way, what is up with the voices on the TCAS system? These are not standard voices. These are not the same voices that are used in the payware aircraft. It reminds me, for those of you who have watched my videos on the classic X-planes, it reminds me of the TCAS on those, where it's not the standard voice, it's some other voice. The voices on this one are at least a little bit more pleasing to listen to. But yeah, but it's not the typical voice. Ah, someone corrected me on one of my videos that came out. I flew to Nice, France. I didn't know how to pronounce it. I kept saying nice. Well, I don't know. It was kind of nice flying there. I could have did my research beforehand, but I hadn't.
Descent and maintain flight level 280 Cal 1991 990 heavy.
Alright, so 280. Alright, well, that doesn't quite work the way that I thought. That sounds like a ticking time bomb.
Cal 1991 990 heavy, please expedite your descent to flight level 280.
I just shut the throttle off when going down. Probably not proper procedure, but I've noticed that when I do that, I don't overspeed. Let me correct myself. I don't overspeed. 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 Alright. Bring it down here to 28,000. So we're just about there. Does it look like there's clouds on the ground? Like part of the texture? I was noticing that here.
Cal 1991-990 Heavy, please expedite your descent to flight level 220.
Do y'all remember how you can just like click on these displays and it would open up a window and you could drag it to another another monitor? Yep, that doesn't seem to be a thing. Because when I'm sitting back here, it's kind of hard to read that. A little easier from here. Over on YouTube, Canale Grande says the FMA is showing auto thrust on. Yes. Well, we'll turn it off. Oh, now it's doing something else. We'll turn that auto throttle back on because it was going down to where I wanted it.
199er90 heavy, descend and maintain 14,000 feet.
Descent and maintain 14,000 feet. Cal 1991 990 heavy.
We got some cloud cover here. Rain? Possibly? What do you think? Looks like it might be raining over there. Look at this. This needs a new paint job. Unbeatable fuel efficiency. Yeah, that's why we ran out of fuel. That's why we had to refuel in the air. Alright, I need to pull up Navigraph here so that way I can get my charts. Yeah, that looks like rain. Either that or we have something weird going on, like in Flight Simulator 2002. There was a flight that we did with the captain speaking 2002.
4,500 feet. Expect more DME runway. Tree 2 right approach via Victor Kilo Lima 100 radial 100 DME arc cleared to Victor Kilo Lima.
Blah 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 blah.
Descent and maintain 4,500 feet. Expect 4 DME runway. Tree 2 right approach via Victor Kilo Lima 100 radial 100 DME arc cleared to Victor Kilo Lima. Cal 1991 990 heavy.
Ah! Ooh, getting a little bit of stutter here. Alright, runway 32R approach. That's got an ILS. Here it is. ILS is 109.1. Vector of 326. And coming in at 4,000 feet. Well, that's correct. Where's my nav radios at? Not there, apparently. Alright, ILS frequency 109.1. My goodness. I got all over the place here. I'm gonna put 109 point... What? That's not what I wanted. 9.1. Course 326. Okay, well, I guess we can't put it there. And we should be going to ANSOP. See if I can do a direct waypoint here. Nope, doesn't look like it.
Cal 1991-990 heavy contact Kuala Lumpur approach on 121.25.
121.25 for Cal 1991-990 heavy.
That's okay. We'll be fine.
Kuala Lumpur approach Cal 1991-990 heavy is out of 7,800 feet for 4,500 feet.
Cal 1991-990 heavy Kuala Lumpur approach continue to Victor Kilo Lima as planned. Altimeter 29.72.
Oh, look! Rainbow! Oh, that's cool. That's the first rainbow I've seen. And we're going off course. Why is that? What the heck is it doing? Wait a minute, because I've got the ILS on? No, wait a minute. Okay, well, now we're going the wrong direction. Why did it do that? That was weird. Oh, look, it's that bug that goes all the way back to Flight Simulator 2004, where you turn to the right first before you go to the left. VKI? I don't know what waypoint it's telling me to go to because I don't have that on here. Unless... Procedures, procedures, landing procedures. No. I don't see it. Okay, well. That's okay. You know.
Cal 1991 990 Heavy, you are 700 feet below
Whoops.
your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 4,500 feet, altimeter 29.72.
Might help if we have some engine power.
Climb and maintain 4,500 feet. Cal 1991 990 Heavy.
Come on. What? This thing is not taking me where I want it to go. Turn to 158. That's weird. It worked the other way. Now it's just... It's just doing whatever it wants to do, apparently. I'd like to be able to get that flight plan waypoints. I don't know. Let me see if I can get that in there. And stop.
Cal 1991 990 Heavy, please expedite your climb to 4,500 feet.
Something tells me that's not really taking me where I want it to go. I just love how these...
Cal 1991 990 Heavy, please expedite your climb to 4,500 feet.
Oh, wait. It did work. It did work. Except it doesn't want to follow the... Come on.
Cal 1991 990 Heavy, please expedite your climb to 4,500 feet.
Dang it. Why? They had us go to 4,000. Why are they having us go up to 4,500? Make up your mind, ATC.
1990 Heavy, please expedite your climb to 4,500 feet.
Oh, shut up. We are almost there. 4,300. We only had 500 to go. Okay, for some reason I couldn't get us locked into this line right here. So it did work. I was able to put it into that that waypoint. Which does show up on the VFR map on Flight Simulator. But over here on Navigraph. So I've got us heading to this point right here, ANSOP. And then we'll turn just as we start getting over here at a heading of 326. And we should be able to land after that.
Cal 1990 Heavy, descent and maintain 4,400 feet.
Descent and maintain 4,400 feet. Cal 1990 Heavy.
Yeah, it does. You can see the mountain ranges out here too. Those are nice looking. Okay, we're on the heading. Let's go ahead and turn that off, that off. Turn this over to ILS. Ah, this thing's not turning fast enough. Okay, we're gonna slow down here. And bring down. Come on, Airbus. Alright, brakes are on. What about landing lights? Oh, I never had these other lights on. There's the runway right there.
2,500.
Looks like we got the glide slope too. Oh, they canceled our IFR again. I didn't even pay attention to that.
500. 400.
Yep, I'm all ready. crap. Well, I'd say we did it. Don't you wish we had an auto replay? I think our... And I had the auto brake on too. I need to map the speed brake to my controller. I mapped the spoilers to it, but not the auto brake, so I need to do that. I'll just map them both to it. You know, I have AI traffic on, but there's been nothing. AI traffic needs to be a lot better. Since ATC decided to just give up on us, we'll just park wherever we want to park. So there. I don't know, I like this little curvy thing here. I'm gonna go this way. This may not have any... No, I think there's some jetways over there. Oh no, there's some over there. Whoops. Turn! Turn! Oh, those may not be jetways. That's okay. That's got something... No, it doesn't. I thought that had something written on it. It's just Windows. Wait a minute. Yeah. Hold on. There's another plane right there. This doesn't seem even, does it? That's okay. And we'll just park at an angle. Yeah, good enough. Alright, folks. We're here. We're here in Malaysia. Flew the Airbus. This is the first flight that I've done with the Airbus. And, well, I think it went okay. I mean, with the exceptions of the autopilot. I mean, we managed to get all the way... Okay, well, there was the fuel problem. Not really sure what happened there. I think it's possible that I didn't put it to 100% fuel. I'm not sure. But other than that, we got lined... we landed pretty decently, I think. So... all right. Well, everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you're here on Twitch, please follow so that way you get notifications of when I go online. I stream throughout the week. And then for those of you who are watching on YouTube, subscribe, click the notification bells to get notified of when I go live and when I upload videos, because I upload videos throughout the week. I have a variety of different simulators all the way back to the first Microsoft Flight Simulator, and there's other stuff on the channel as well. Social media links are going to be in the description. Leave comments, share on social media. Other than that, thanks so much for watching, everyone, and I will see you on another video and another stream real soon. Have a killer awesome day.